Hey everyone, welcome to Zenny62 on YouTube. A lot of you probably are new to Oakland by this point, yet registered to vote here now, and therefore have never heard of Peter Liu. Well, Peter Liu has announced, well, he didn't really announce, he just quietly filed to run for mayor of Oakland. He just ran as one of 34 candidates for governor of California. But here, he becomes, not by alphabetical order, but by count, in terms of when they signed up, the 12th person to throw their hat in the ring for mayor of Oakland. Cat Brooks, Sheldon Dunson, Ken Houston, Syed Camarus, now Peter Liu, Christina Molina, Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf, the incumbent, Nancy Sidebotham, Jesse A.J. Smith, Marshawn Talmon, Cedric Trope, and Randolph Williams. Peter Liu, as you can see here, just filed his forms necessary. If you click on that, you get this page that will open up momentarily that shows in detail, according to the Oakland Public Ethics Commission, what electronic filings he has done to this date. And here we're still waiting for the page to open. Wow, slow thing, isn't it? While we're waiting for it to open, I will simply turn back to me and tell you that Peter is a Republican who, in his last go, was most famous for being skewered by Jimmy Kimmel, that's right, on national television for his stance, which was then. I have not talked to him now, so I do not know if he is still anti-gay and pro-gun and pro a song that was popularized by Mac Dre. That is a Warriors fans anthem that's played after the finals outside the arena. People are dancing to it. And if you're wondering why I don't name the song, when you figure it out, it will be for reasons that are fairly obvious. But I digress. Now, Peter, the last time he ran for mayor in 2014, sent me an email regarding his response to the information that he was, for want of a better term, at this late time of night, since I just discovered that he signed up, a fringe candidate. Before I show you what he wrote to me, or basically by the video blog that I made then, here is his filing. And that is 7th of July, 2018, his 501 statement of public interest, and the 700 and his 501 again. First file, the first one he did was, this was from the first time he ran for mayor, okay, as is this. This is brand new. This was for this year, okay? Now, the last time, as I mentioned, Peter ran, he was the focus of a rather unkind comment by a pollster. This is my recollection of what Peter wrote to me by email and said, and here it is. It took an interesting turn. This is an email. Oh, by the way, here's the title of that video. No, he said that, okay? I just got a call from a pollster. This was 2 days ago, naming just 7 of the 15 candidates for mayor. He hit the ceiling, as you call it, another crap polling, as you can see here. And of course, the Temple Sinai Oakland Mayor's Race Forum is coming up Thursday, September 18th. He was excluded from that because he didn't follow their guidelines. He didn't get more than 5% any poll, and he doesn't have a campaign website. So he doubles down and issues this attack against Robin Nagel, the former, and he basically says that the polls were not impartial. He goes off about that, and he talks about the poll, and he says if you can provide, and I quote, if you can provide us with the polling and the script info that you use to exclude candidates from this mayoral forum, that will be helpful. to determine you're naive about open politics, okay? And then, because apparently or reportedly he's attacked Brian Parker in certain forums, Brian, I kind of thought it was really ill-advised, but at any rate, oh, by the way, this is the letter from Robin Nagel, which says attention, it should say attention Oakland mayor's race candidates, not mayoral, but the whole point is, whatever. So it says, in the spring and late again in the August, we received criteria, and he lists that. But, and you can see what the criteria is here. And it says, we monitored independent polls through Labor Day. According to the information available to us in late August, and at this time, you do not meet all the criteria we established for participation as a speaker. And, you know, when a person's running for mayor, that's kind of a hurtful thing to read. So, but that's what Temple Sinai put out there, and it doesn't stop Peter from going. I mean, look, what are they going to do, arrest him? Peter should just go and, you know, and see if they actually arrest him. That would be a first, right? So, but anyway, scrolling down, we have this reaction from Brian Parker, who I'm backing for mayor, but I kind of think Brian should have stayed out of this one. Brian goes on and he says, Peter, I have hesitated to sending this note. He's offended by many of your He says he's offended by many of his tirades, but none more than this one. And he shares his thoughts why regarding the standards of the forum. And he said, if you're really interested in pursuing this office, I expect to hear from you more than to complain about a forum. And he says, before you threaten legal action, remember, Peter, you are a public figure now. Standards for what people can say and be actionable are much higher. And he reaches out, he says that you can reach out to him at his number and all this stuff. So, Peter, you know, smelling blood in the water, says, Parker, I love being offensive. It's my style. That's my promotional material. You can relate to me as I've heard rumors from the news that you were beating a girlfriend a long time ago. Folks, that is not true. Let's get this out of the way, okay? That's not true. He says, I wasn't always so offensive, but listen to this, okay? I want you to listen to this. He says, war changed me, man. It's no secret, he says, I killed multiple people just to survive in this world, didn't even know their names. Was it a sin? No, it was self-defense. What the heck does he mean? And he says, but promoting LGBT activity is definitely a sin, a deadly one. Oakland is becoming like San Francisco, a city of awful sinners, nearly a quarter of people with HIV, AIDS, etc., okay? Wow. Being homeless, dying on a bar, you get the idea, okay? The rest of it will be reprinted at Zenny62.com, but he's admitting that he's killed people? What is this? This is crazy. All right.
Okay, so, yeah. This, to say the least, is going to be now an interesting Oakland mayor's race. Whereas I thought it was going to just be boring because Rebecca Kaplan did not throw her hat in the ring to run, even though a week ago, roughly today, she sent out an email and signals that, hey, I'm running for mayor, even to the point of presenting a logo that said Rebecca Kaplan for mayor of Oakland. Then pointed to the Thursday event with Kat Brooks as if she was going to announce, and Ms. Brooks was going to be a kind of a teammate, right? Running mate, where they would tag team their candidacies with respect to ranked choice voting. Only to have Rebecca, I say, not Rebecca, chicken out. There's a backstory I'm not going into. And just endorse Kat Brooks, which really takes Rebecca off the hook of responsibility of actually having to campaign for someone else while they're running for mayor, because if Rebecca had ran the way she implied she was, which was to say, hey, vote for me as number one, then vote for Kat Brooks as number two, she would have then essentially been campaigning, for Kat Brooks as she went around town, in addition to herself. Now that's gone, which hurts both her, Rebecca, and Kat Brooks, because Kat loses that extra voice that's out there consistently on the campaign trail, who has a, in Oakland parlance, high profile. Okay, back to Lou. All the possibility of that really interesting pairing was gone. Well, at least for now, could come back. But now we have Peter Lou to entertain us. Stay tuned. This is just getting interesting.